Hi, Mana Show, Travel Angel Radio Show, and I have Kalani Pe'a.
Aloha.
Aloha. Oh, you actually do put your headsets over your purple hat.
Oh my gosh, purple rules the world.
Rules, and I noticed you got a purple bow tie that was made just for you, Kalani.
I get purple everything.
You get
midweek. Call me Purple King.
Purple underwear yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Satin and polyester.
Purple shoes.
Everything.
Purple everything.
Everything. There's purple shoes.
He's Mr. Purple.
I'm the purple king, purple queen, whatever you want.
It's the royal color.
I love purple, Cindy.
Purple's a royal color.
Like, purple makes me cry.
I know. It's so sweet.
You know, when I'm on stage, I tell everybody, I wish the skies were not blue but purple.
Oh, they are.
And they chuckle.
In my pictures, because I have you in tint. And I can tint them any color you want. And I make them Kodachrome bright purple.
I love it when you do that. You're so creative. I wish the grass was purple.
Well, in another world, it is. I've been to the other world. But Kalani, I have to congratulate you because I know you're already a Grammy winner, which was so thrilling. And I was lucky enough to be there when you and Alan jumped on stage and just let the world shine. And I have to welcome Alan. Alan Cool's so
Yay,
cool.
Alan.
He's putting together his media. He's Mr. Media. And he's
digital marketing guru.
He is absolutely, absolutely. And you guys have been together 10 years? Is it 10 years?
We've been happy for 10 years.
10 years.
He has to deal with me for the next 10, 20 years, perhaps.
Wow. Well, think of the last 10 years and what is it meteoric rise it's been for you? And then to get nominated again on your second CD or sophomore release.
Thank you.
On this beautiful new one. And I'm going to play just a tad of this music here as we talk under me because it is so absolutely beautiful. What made you choose the name to No Ani'i?
No Ani'i means we belong here. So if we're living here in Maui and we want to be a successful disc jockey, just like you and a business owner, be it. Own it and know that you're a profound and prominent resource of Hawaii. You want to be a doctor, if you want to be a Hawaiian language practitioner, a nurse here in Hawaii, it's okay. Be that resource and own it. Own your skill set. Understand that you have your own identity and the cultural values and practices starts at home.
Facebook, if you want to see it, it's under Alan Cole. Talk in the microphone.
Kalani Pe'a Music.
Oh, it's under Kalani Pe'a Music.
Yeah, so we're live right now on both networks. If you go facebook.com/Kalani Pe'a Music, no Okina or apostrophes, Kalani P Music, and also Instagram right now, Kalani Pe'a Music. Yes, we're live on both.
Oh, you're doing Instagram
and Facebook.
And Facebook. Yeah. I love it. You are amazing.
So you can see.
Oh, sorry.
Too much coffee.
We're so excited to see Cindy Paulos. Cindy rules the world, everybody.
It's been quite a blessing today. I had Dave Mason in earlier here
I know,
today,
I saw that.
So cool. He's so nice.
I saw.
We've been having these beautiful people. And Kalani, you are in the world there being our ambassador, our Aloha ambassador. And not just to the Grammys. You're going to leave for the Grammys, I think, February 2nd or 3rd. When do you go out there?
I actually leave next Friday.
Wow,
January
early.
25th for my 7-city tour that was planned a year ago.
I wanted to talk about that.
And then
because you
the
have
Grammys.
been traveling a lot. Now, I know I've been seeing you. You've built this huge, huge audience up in Japan. Huge.
Japan is on the Instagram right now.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Murasaki ichiban.
Well, but you go and you have these people that just adore you and bring you purple gifts when you play. They bring you purple everything, don't they?
I sweat profusely on stage.
They
buy
show
me
up
purple.
to the show.
Purple flowers, purple lace?
Yes, they show up dressed in purple from head to toe.
Isn't that something, Alan?
Yes.
my
super fans.
They're super fans. It's my Murasaki Ichiban. Murasaki means purple in Japanese. Ichiban means number one. So when I scream in front of, whether it's 1,500 of them, I go, Murasaki Ichiban! And they're like this, yeah, Kalani-san! And it's like they wear purple just to honor me, and they give me purple roses and purple gifts. Or when I break a sweat, they have like Ralph Lauren or whatever. Like they have purple towels for me with diamonds on it.
No! Oh my gosh!
I love you, Nihongo.
Someone did an
Arigato.
embroidery. Someone
my
made
gosh.
a towel and they embroidered the lyrics of his song in the
No.
towel. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We didn't use it yet because
No,
it's
that
so,
you got to frame.
We did- I was
framed
like,
in the bathroom.
that I was blown away. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
God, that's
wow.
amazing.
Yeah. They're amazing. You know, it's so great that the Japanese love our culture.
Our language.
You know,
Our
they love our
culture.
music and culture, our language, the hula, everything. Just sharing our stories of our ancestors. It's so important. And we're grateful for them, you know, that they love it so much, you know.
What age group would you say come? What are the?
So it's all women. So Kalani's audience is women.
With a few men. There's a few guys.
Yeah, it's
Like 10 of them out of
well, it's
1,500.
Yeah, it's always like
Yeah.
5% men. It's all women, and then Hawaiian music is 40 plus. But because of the hula, we have a lot of younger hula dancers. So the hula dancers are all in the a lot of them are in the 20s and 30s.
That's
so,
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, so you actually get all.
Yeah,
the
so we get an age range because of hula.
Yeah.
There's 1 million dancers.
Wow.
Thousands of halau. So a lot of our kumuhula or a lot of our practitioners here go and teach there over 35 years.
Uluvehi
so,
has
right,
a halau
many.
there. Yeah,
and I love Uluvehi. And there's kids from 6, 7, 8 years old, 12 years old with purple, just wearing purple flowers for me. And they're like, Kalani-san, we love you, Kalani. And
Do you
I'm
get
like,
to bring dancers? I know it's expensive to get everyone over there. Do you get to bring some of your dancers
I
over?
used to work with, I still do work with my Miss Aloha Hula 2006,
Right.
Nama Kanalim Carvalho. But often my promoters there provide
There's enough dancers.
dancers.
There.
They dance.
Oh,
Yeah,
They
wonderful.
actually
Yeah.
fight to dance.
Oh my
they
gosh.
want to dance.
That's
They
a-
have to. Sometimes it's lottery.
Lottery.
Sometimes you have to put
Yeah,
go on a
yeah.
waiting list. So
It's a lottery
it's
to
a
get
lottery.
to dance with you. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I'm so
Wow.
grateful. I love them so much.
Do they wear purple when they dance?
all
Yes.
the time?
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Bedazzled.
Yeah.
Like you're the fashionista queen. I know that. I love your shoes.
Thank you.
But they bedazzle themselves from head to toe.
My gosh.
We just got back and we got to perform at the Sapporo Performing Arts Center.
What was that like?
It was amazing. They actually don't let anyone just rent the hall.
What? You
They
have
do.
to-
They don't let no one use this hall.
It's a
It's like for
special-
opera singers,
Oh.
classical music. It's like state of the art, beautiful, unbelievable. Sapporo is all the way up. It's kind of the countryside.
Hokkaido Island. Beautiful.
It's the countryside. Lots
Oh.
of farm
Looks like Kula.
Oh,
farming,
really?
and yeah, they grow tobacco and all kinds of produce up there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's more of the country. It's not the city side.
Lavender.
So it's
everything,
so
yeah.
Oh,
beautiful.
they grow lavender? Yes! You got to get a picture of you in the lavender fields.
Oh, I love
You
it.
do?
But it was amazing to be
It
able to
wasn't-
perform in Sapporo at the Performing Arts Center.
It was
there.
like the Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were not
Japan.
not a lot of artists have been able to perform there, so we were very stoked about that. That was
Right.
one of the shows that we were stoked about while we were there.
Oh, how special. That's really great.
Yeah, and I think they had to like drop the Grammy card in order to like get them to agree for Kalani to perform there because they don't let anyone
don't let
perform
anyone there.
It was
Yeah.
so that's just the staff and the backstage and the way they organized the show and the production was unbelievable. So the MC for the show, when they tell you all cell phones off, the show will be starting in 15 minutes, they have a little booth in the back. So you know how backstage people are running around
Yeah.
like crazy?
Yeah.
They have a little booth almost like the old-fashioned carnivals in theaters where when you make your announcements, you go in the booth.
Really?
Do your announcement and
Oh,
then you step out so that way you do not get interrupted during your announcements.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
it's
like-
really over the top. But
Wow,
the
what a
Sapporo
great
Hall
experience.
Performing Arts Center, it was
The sound was amazing.
Now, this is a separate island. Now, there's folks that don't
Correct.
know.
So you
The
fly-
North
There are
Island.
some amazing islands around Japan. And so, and I know right now Hawaiian Air actually has some really great rates going to Japan, folks. So if you're interested in going to Japan, cherry blossom time's coming up, I think.
Have you been, Cindy?
Yeah, but it's been years. I went there, gosh, 35 years ago, and it's been too long. I
The
mean,
food,
I've been at the
everything.
airport since then for transfers, but I haven't, got left. But no, I loved it, and I love the temples. I love. I'm Buddhist and
Spiritual.
Christian,
Oh,
but
beautiful.
but I love going to the temples.
spiritual connections.
I had a spiritual. You've got to go to Kamakura, the outside, huge, largest outdoor Buddhas in the world. It's just about.
They took us. I had a concert at Kamakura. Yes.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you get to see the Buddha?
Yes.
I stood
I have a
under
picture.
that Buddha, and people don't know it's huge.
Huge.
You stand there and you just see your head.
It was like made in 900 BC or something,
there
right?
were walls around it, but they burnt down.
Yes.
So you stand there,
Yes.
and your head goes literally straight back to look at.
But
the
the
top.
mana, like our heiau, the mana is strong. The power
It is so strong.
The
I have to tell you
kupuna
about.
linger there.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
I stood behind
Wow.
before at the base, looking up, and the Buddha's eyes there opened and looked at me, and I went into a hypnotic trance at the base of that Buddha, and I could not move. The cicadas were going really loud because they go there. You have cicadas that do that sound when it's hot in summertime. But the cicadas were loud, and I just literally went out of my body, and I went into another place there.
Wow.
It was so powerful.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, people, if you go there, you have to take the time because there is mana.
Huge mana.
Huge mana.
And then they have this incense thing,
Yes.
like to pull. What is that? Is that part of protocol?
Yeah, it's an incense burner. Yeah,
It's beautiful.
To dedicate to your spirits, to your family.
Correct.
Yeah.
Kupuna.
Kupuna, yeah.
It's an offering, a ho'okupu, just
Oh,
like what we do.
absolutely. Right.
And that's why we have similar values and qualities. And that's the purpose of the album, is to bring us together, to bridge us together.
Absolutely. And so tell me about that more. Tell me about the bridge, because this is important, because when you go, not just to Japan, but on this tour you're going to be doing, I'm wrapping my cord up.
You know, Cindy, I'm all about building bridges, and the bridges will be burnt by people, but we don't like to burn bridges. We want to build bridges and continue networking, collaborating with people, right? And not build walls.
Well,
okay, we don't want to go there.
No, we do. No, we do, because you know what? That's part of what Aloha and being an
Correct.
ambassador of Aloha is about. You literally, I've got to go Facebook Live too. But when
Cindy
you're,
Paulos, ladies and
but
gentlemen.
when you are traveling like that, there's a certain responsibility that you hold, and it kind of must have grown when you got the Grammy, right? You were already embodying it because you had the responsibility as a teacher, because you're a teacher and you carry the Hawaiian values. And you carry that in the language you understand and you speak fluently. And but on top of that, when you get a Grammy, there's an extra responsibility on top of that, isn't there?
Yes, the Grammy Award has given me the full-time job to live my dream as a musician and collaborate and network with people like you and Steph Mariani and build relationships with our friends Walter Kellerman and Ricky
love
Kedge
Walter and Ricky
Kenya Adi, guys,
love
and Oscar.
Kenya.
We love all of our indies, and we're independent musicians. And when we're independent, we're not from a big label. We pay everything on our own. We spend our own money. I tell everyone on stage, I'm a broke Grammy winner. So please buy our CDs, buy our merch.
Thank you. No, because
Right?
people, I talk with Dave Mason about this very thing. And I asked him, are you going to write new music? And he says, well, you can't really, as a musician, afford to do that much anymore because it's so hard to sell CDs, and everything. But here you are indeed selling it. And because you are, and with the help of Alan, knowing how to get it out there, to get the marketing out there, which is so important, you were able to go and work very, very hard doing these live concerts. I would imagine, I could be wrong, but I would imagine that when you go to Japan, you sell a lot of CDs, don't you?
Correct. I sell a lot of CDs, shirts that says Murasaki Ichiban Purple Rules. I'm serious. Lots of scarves. Lots of. I need to get you a scarf. That's made by Project Runway.
Oh, they're
All-Star.
beautiful.
I think
Yeah.
Hawaiian music,
Hawaiian
the CD
music,
is
yeah.
still alive.
Huge.
You think so?
Yeah, the CD is not going anywhere
Thank
with
God.
the Hawaiian music genre.
Because
Especially,
there's people out there performing and the people
But-
and the halaus.
yeah, and a lot of it is the lyrics and the translations. So they need that booklet, the
Well,
lyrics and the
this-
translations. So
Just to show
when
that
they
too.
are learning the song and dancing the song, they can't just stream it on Spotify.
Good point.
Because they don't know the meaning and the translations. So they need to have either the booklet or a download or the physical copy.
This is so important, and people don't realize that kind of stuff takes extra work. There's a lot of details, and the Hawaiians, as you know, You can't make a mistake on these things. This is
Yeah,
very
we have
important to get right.
Our first and second albums have 16-page booklets.
Wow, and that's a lot of extra money when you're doing a CD.
We make our living off of merchandise and CD sales more than any digital sales, of course.
Wow.
It's been changing. Our music industry changed. But we make more. We make a living. I only can live as a full-time musician selling music as well as touring. As a touring musician, I have to tour. I have to do ticketed shows and concerts, and I have to sell music in order to make a living.
And smart marketing, because what you do and your quality is excellent. Now and I'm sure this is Alan also behind it, but you do beautiful designs that reflect the aloha energy, and are very symbolic. Because as you know, in Hawaii there's symbolism, and we see this in the tattoos, of course. You have it actually on the CD. You have your symbol that you've created, right? If people can see maybe that and get close.
We have a story to tell.
You have a story.
This is
in
my
your symbols.
branding and my it's there's a lot of story behind this, you know. If you look at it, people think it's poi pounders. There's a pohaku ku'i'ai.
Yeah.
Well, that's significant to tying it to haloa, to kalo, our main staple, knowing our foundation. However, they're little bow ties too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. And it talks about
that.
being modern, being innovative.
I would never have guessed that.
And leaving a legacy for the next generation to come. So the amount of bow ties, the way it's the graphics that's placed on this all have a story that ties to genealogy, culture, identity, hereditary. It's all significant. And people look at this, they're like, oh, they look like poi pounders.
I thought it was.
Pohaku.
I thought
but
it
if we
was.
turn it over this way, it's the simply Kalani Pe'a's bow ties.
I love it. I love it. The new symbol for people to wear of Kalani Pe'a.
Be modern. Be you. Be innovative.
And if you're going to get ink, you do it purple
Be a
ink.
music creator.
Purple ink. We're gonna
Yes.
wait to see Kalani get purple ink of his bow tie.
I need it.
We need purple ink around your neck like a bow tie.
Like
Just like a
oh
bow tie.
gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Or on the back. Rough. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, this CD, the new one, took
Hello,
you
everybody.
2 years, right? Was it 2 years in the making? About?
No. Actually, we got it done because now from the first album,
it was the release date. Yes, was 2 years because the first CD was August 2016.
Correct.
This CD was August 2018. Yeah. So with the release date, was 2 years.
And the difference is, of course, here we want to give a shout out to your wonderful, wonderful producer and engineer, Dave Tuccerani?
Yes, Tuccerone.
Who is a master.
Oh, yes.
He is a master. What was it like working with him? Because he's
Love
had
him.
so many winners, right? He's had
Love
so
him.
many.
You know, Dave's ear, when it comes to engineering and mastering, he's phenomenal. You know, there's a song on this album called Kahunani no Ola that talks about my grandmother who has Alzheimer's. Well, I honor her with this song. So Kahunani, I was crying in the studio, and I cried and I cried and I cried. And then, you know, Dave is so upfront and transparent. He was like, are you crying because you're flat? I'm like, no.
I love it.
Oh my God. But we love Dave. Dave comes from New York, lives here 30 years. And he recorded over 300 albums. You know, he worked with Robi Kahakala, wonderful Sean Awao, the Lim family. He worked with Auntie Genoa Keave. And to be in the same studio on the same carpet was remarkable, to feel the mana of other artists using the same microphone. While he changes his mic, he updates his equipment, but he's an amazing friend, engineer, and producer, and I'm glad that he's part of my life as a friend and as a mentor and as a producer. We produced this album together with Alan, and we're a great team, you know.
Well, tell me the words. I'm playing a little. You can't hear it on Facebook, but what is it? Oh, sing. Go ahead, sing a little. I love your voice. You've got such a pure voice, Kalani.
Henani no keia pua ua pave no ia. I gotta warm up.
Oh no, you sound beautiful. What does the words mean?
Henani no keia pua means you are an exquisite flower. That's my grandmother.
Oh.
Ua pave noia, you are adorned to my soul.
That's so beautiful.
And it is you, Kahunani, whom I love and honor.
Oh, how
This is a song for my Tutu. She's alive, but she does not remember me today.
Yeah.
Because she has Alzheimer's. But music brings us together.
Yes,
and
it
when
does.
when I sing to her, she remembers me for 5 seconds.
Glenn Campbell had Alzheimer's, but he was able to play his instrument and sing. Even when he had Alzheimer's, something in him was able to keep that memory of how to play and sing. And there is that magic in music. And even if she doesn't necessarily remember you more than 5 seconds, you being there with that presence brings the soul and the spirit, adorns the person who's listening, and it wraps them in this beautiful lay of love, and that can't be changed.
It's a story to tell.
Yes,
it's
it
making
is.
that personal connection.
Yes, absolutely. And music does that. And you convey that love. I have to also say, for people who haven't had a chance to really meet you, the energy you and Ellen have, and you just exude mana and energy. There's this, you're a powerhouse of that. And I think that's something that has
We
come
love
across.
Cindy Paulos.
Well, in your
powerhouse
posts-
of KOI.
Because it comes across even in your Facebook posts, and I'm sure in Japan when you go traveling, they're feeling that your energy and your exuberance, that your exuberance is bounding beyond your body, way out there.
I blame the coffee. That's why.
It's important to feel.
It is. You're
because
right.
Anyone can sing, anyone can dance, but it's kind of like, when you're there taking it all in, or you're performing the dance or whatever it may be, which side of the table you're on, the important thing I think is to feel it, and to know the meaning behind it.
I'm even excited for this West Coast tour where we're off.
Tell me about where you're going, because I was so excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Portland. I'm singing Alberta Rose Theater. Portland.
Portland's beautiful. You've
the
been to
Shed.
Portland before?
Yes, I
Isn't
performed
it
there.
Wonderful?
I love it.
Yeah.
People just love, just like Hilo, rain, mold, mildew. They love the rain, and they love to eat Blue Star and Voodoo Donuts and drink coffee all day.
And coffee. But they exercise, and they're out there, and they take walks even in the rain.
And the green stuff is legal there too.
Yes,
but
it is.
Anyway, but
So,
they're good people.
Portland's good.
They love Hawaiian music. Lots of Hawaiians, locals.
I love it. Oh, he's going to do it again. He's
Yes.
searching our library. He knows we have
don't have to promote that
albums. We have albums in there.
Just joking. I'm kidding. So,
I want to talk about the Grammy Museum.
Okay, let's talk about the Grammy Museum.
okay, well, so prior to the Grammy Museum, I'm actually on this tour. I'm going to Portland,
Yes.
Eugene. I'm also
I
singing.
love Eugene. I used to have a radio station there, Chasm.
Really?
Kazam.
Kazam. I heard of Kazam.
Yeah, I used to program that.
Don't they play Hawaiian music? I thought
I don't
they do.
know if they do now, but they.
But I'm playing at the Shed.
Oh, wonderful! That's a college town.
It is a
wonderful
college town. Go
college town.
Ducks, right?
Yeah, go.
And then I'm playing at the Harris Center in Folsom.
Folsom. Folsom. Folsom.
I know. Ooh. And
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then,
that's Folsom, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sacktown.
and then Berkeley, Freight and Salvage. In Berkeley, I'm playing
That's fun.
at the Bay
Area.
Berkeley's
For
a
I love
wonderful,
Bay.
wonderful.
And then I'm at the MIM, which is a museum, and the arts museum. I think Amy just did it, and other artists, but and Uncle George, in Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix.
Oh, fun.
And then Flagstaff.
In the mountains.
In the mountains. And then I end
In Irvine.
OC.
Oh,
OC, LA.
Oh, yeah. And I know Irving. What happened here? We're playing with our phones here. Did that drop? Did the Facebook Live drop? I don't know. Anyway, I'll post this one. I'll share it now. Okay, so you can see the beginning of that one.
We have all kinds of phones all
We're
over the
having
place.
doing all this, social media. I love it. So that's going to be, boy, you're going to keep your chops all nice and in shape for the big Grammy appearance. Now, I've been to the Grammy Museum twice. I went there. Oh my gosh, I went there when they had a George Harrison exhibit. And they had his handwriting and notes and little notes with his lyrics and some amazing things. And a lot of people don't know about this museum. But if you're in LA, you have to go to downtown LA because it's downtown. But it is really worth. They have some excellent things going on there, don't they?
Yeah, the Grammy Museum, they're going to be honoring who this time? I mean, I sang during the year.
You sang a couple years ago.
Honoring Kalapana, I think.
Yeah.
So but this year, who? I mean, you don't have to really elaborate. I don't know if I don't know who's performing and.
Well, I just saw this record. It's so funny.
No.
Here we go again. He knows about. We have a little treasure trove back there.
I
Of
love
albums.
your treasures.
Your treasure.
Yeah.
So I seen this record of Melvin. So this year's theme is was supposed to be the 70s.
Oh, really?
But it was hard to get a hold of everyone. So the original theme was Society of Seven, Don Ho and Melvin lead.
Oh my God!
But they changed it because it was hard to kind of get everyone.
Yeah.
So they changed it to the music of Waikiki. So their Hawaiian night will be Wednesday, Grammy week as always. In the morning they'll do educational workshops. You can sign up at GrammyMuseum.com. And then they will have music of Waikiki. So we have people that have who are, there's not many artists who are doing long decades of runs in Waikiki anymore, like the old shows.
Yeah.
So they are highlighting those who have had nice long runs, like 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. So Nathan Aveao. Well, the performances are going to be Melvin. I'm sure Don Ho's family will be there.
Is it Nahoa playing?
Kimi Miner's coming to represent Outrigger Resorts. They're always a sponsor.
Oh, good. Who else did you think
Nahoa, who is another Maui nominee, is
if
performing.
I could go to the Grammy Museum, I would love to see Nahoa and Kimi perform.
I know.
Yeah.
We're on tour, so we won't be
Them,
there.
I would love to see.
But they're gonna be on Danny Couch.
And Danny Couch, I
So
love.
Danny Couch.
I mean, this is
I would love to see
Aloha,
it.
right? I mean, that song is, and a lot of people know that song who are not from here, right? This is Aloha.
This is Aloha.
Yes, you got it.
This is Aloha. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
He actually broke the glass on that.
Oh, yeah, bro.
No, I mean, I love it. No, but Danny's a legend also. And you know what? I've never heard him sing before in person. I never have.
He's an amazing.
He is, yeah.
Danny we finally got to connect with him. So Danny has been performing in Waikiki forever.
Yeah.
He performs regularly. And of course, Danny Couch has recorded probably 30 albums. The famous song is I Love Hawaii.
Yes, that's
dun,
true.
Dun, dun,
That's
dun,
true,
dun,
yeah.
dun,
Yeah.
We got to do a Japan show with him, and that was
did you?
that was so much fun. We end with the train,
Japan concert.
and they do a train with everyone, and they run around the venue. It's super fun.
Tell me about that. What do you mean that you do a train and they run around the venue? What's that?
So everyone does their segment. So there's a bunch of artists, so everyone does their 20 minutes or whatever, and then Danny would close the show with the song "I Love Hawaii," because it's very it's energetic, it's uplifting, and it gets the audience like to wake up before they leave. And the song is "I Love Hawaii," so they do a train where the cast comes out, all the performers, and then all the hula dancers. They do a train like a snake on the stage. Oh, Kalani, your phone. They do a train, snake around the stage, and then they go into the audience.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
They actually start running around?
Yes.
And so everyone gets really excited and following?
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyways, the Grammy Museum is on, I think it's the 8th, if that's the Wednesday before the show. And please go. If we're gonna be in Phoenix, so if if you know anyone in Phoenix, please share the news about the tour. But if you are in LA early for Grammy week,
Go check it out.
Go check it out. And I had to
Did you help arrange it?
Well, kind of, yeah. I knew we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure some of the other artists knew. So I had to kind of wring Nahoa's neck to get them to agree to do this show.
Yeah.
The Grammy Museum is small. It's only 200 seats, but it's state of the art.
Yeah.
Artists like Taylor Swift have performed inside that
had
theater.
some of the top people in there, yeah.
Yeah, so it's called the Clive Davis Theater. And we have a lot of Maui representation this year. Uncle George Kahumoku will be going.
Oh, I'm so happy. We love George. Of course, he's gotten 4 Grammys. And,
Yes.
And how many know Hoku Hoku?
Oh my God, I can't keep track. Yeah. But yeah, so there's going to be Melvin, Danny, represent Nathan, Kavika
no Henry
Kahiapo.
Allen. I like Henry Allen, but he doesn't get the recognition he deserves, I think. I mean,
Who?
Henry Allen.
Yeah, I
You
know
don't
Henry.
Uncle
Yeah,
Henry? Henry
I'm not
Allen?
sure. You know, I
He's
don't.
one of the first steel guitar players to actually, and he does now the boat tours and things. But no, Henry's great. Yeah, yeah.
So there's also so yeah, basically you know, Melvin
You said her name like 5 times.
He likes. You want to show the
Yeah.
picture of the album on your phone?
You don't have.
Melvin.
Yeah,
This is
so the Grammy Museum.
He's gonna take
just
this home with him,
you know, if
can
you're
see
in
this, he's
LA,
gonna
you know,
go.
and you want a fun Hawaiian show, if you're there
Yeah.
early, or you know anyone, there Hawaiian night is still
But
going.
tickets to my concert and West Coast tour, it's available at KalaniPea'amusic.com. They're selling fast.
And tell your friends there's so many people that come out for these, and it's so special because these are venues where you can actually interact and share that love and share the aloha.
Right. It's
Person
all
to
about
person.
aloha.
It is.
Kalani
Aloha.
got to perform at the Grammy Museum in 2017,
Mm-hmm.
which was kind of crazy because he was nominated. He didn't win yet, and then he won
I
the
remember.
weekend after.
I remember seeing him leaving in the parking lot, all dressed up and excited. It was so exciting to see. I was
So
there in
it's a
that town that
non-profit, called Meleme. So it's Meleme in LA, and it launches Meleme from January into the summer, all the Hawaii events. But we didn't have the YouTube video of it until this week.
So it's up?
It's up on Kalani's YouTube
Oh,
channel.
wonderful. That's great.
So you get to see the rerun of Kalani performing
I want
at
to
the
see
Grammy
that.
Museum.
I want to share that.
Yeah, you can see
That
Uncle
is
Henry singing.
wonderful.
Yeah. And
Henry Capone was there?
yeah, and you know the wonderful thing is I bumped into him again at Down to Earth, where we love that place. And he was like, yeah, you sang at the museum. And now we're like best of friends because we did the recording of C&K, the songs of C&K, the new album that came out. And collaborating with him was amazing. To do All in Love is Fair in Hawaiian and English.
Yeah.
He's
Was that
a,
the one that was on TV that they
Yes.
recorded? That was beautiful.
He's a legend.
Yes, he
And
is.
he's amazing.
And he is so full of aloha. I love.
Yes.
I've known him for years and years and years.
We
Absolutely
love Henry.
wonderful. Now I have a question. Why have you not done, or have you considered doing a live recording?
It's in the making. It's in the thinking process. I may want to, but we'll see. I mean, I would like to do a live DVD, like a music like an actual DVD.
That would be
video.
great.
Yeah,
That would be great. Yeah.
but I don't know about a live yet.
Now there's no Hoku Hana Hana, and you've gone to that, and of course you won a Nohoku award 2 years ago, right? Yeah, and you're gonna you've submitted this because closing date is tomorrow or something,
The closing date is in a few days.
and the
4
18th.
p.m.
Well, you do the time 4 p.m. And did you submit your CD?
We submitted, yes, all in purple wrapping.
Did
paper,
you seriously
Purple
do that?
binder.
You did that.
Purple checks, whatever you want.
They lost our box.
I can't hear you unless you're on the microphone, Alan. You need to talk into the microphone. You did a purple box and the whole thing?
No, the post office lost our box.
Alan, you don't have to talk
Oh,
about that.
no.
But
I mean,
they
it's-
found it, thank God.
Thank God, yeah.
Praise
But
the
they
Lord.
did. We certified
Yeah.
it. But yes, the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards is what year is this? The 42nd?
I think
40?
is it coming
42
up on-
years.
42 years.
Wow, and I think
Celebrating
it's
42 years of
20
music
May
in
23rd,
Hawaii.
I think it's May 23rd.
And the Grammy Awards is 61 years.
61 years, yeah. And Mary Monarch is about 56 or 55.
Wow. So do you find that there's a renaissance and that by your energy of achieving this amazing, amazing success in the 3 or 4 years since you've been doing this, has that inspired other Hawaiian artists to...
Numerous. They email me. They come to me. Wait
a second. There you are. Okay.
They email me, come to me, they tell me they're inspired to record their music, to send their music out for recording or getting produced or engineered, and then getting it into the Recording Academy for the next year's Grammy Awards, getting on the prelim ballot for the Nahoku Hanohana Awards. I mean, they're inspired, young to, from the young and old. I mean, those who've been in the business for 30 years come to me, those who just started. So we just started 3 years ago, but I've been singing my entire life.
Right.
For 30 years of my life. I just didn't start my professional recording until 3 years ago. And so, I mean, when people tell me, Kalani, I want to do this, is it possible to? I'm like, anything is possible.
Yes. And on top of that, this gives people hope. And hope is really important.
Faith.
Because a lot of people, thank you, Alan, a lot of people don't understand that it gets discouraging out there for people. And they don't think that they're going to, number one, it's very, very hard to make money as a musician. And so they go, well, how can I do this? But the reach you get and the aloha you share, and you certainly know that you spend every single dime you make in doing what you're doing, because it's expensive.
You got to spend more money to make money, I guess.
People don't understand how much it costs to do these tours and, to do the hotels and the airfare and the outfits and the music and everything. It's very, very expensive.
Yeah.
But you're doing it without even thinking about that. You're just doing it with everything you got, right?
Oh, I'm always thinking about finances.
Do you get some? Have you found some sponsors? Have you been able to get some?
I think we have a lot of great sponsors. I'm wearing right now Manuhea Li'i. They sponsor me all the time for my photo shoots, my stories, my
Tell me about it, and who does
We're
it?
talking big sponsors.
Yeah, well, these are Manuhea Li'i sponsors for my clothes. And then I have Pineapple Palaka for clothes. I have other local sponsors.
Trades Hawaii.
They're all local.
You need Hawaiian Air.
I know.
They got a new director. Yeah.
Oh, really?
He just started.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, so we're going to let him get his feet wet.
Good for you.
And then we'll go pound on the door in the next couple months.
Good for you, because that would be...
Kimi Miner's working with Alaska Airlines right now.
Is
the
she?
marketing for them have been very going good. Our song already's got placed on Southwest Airlines. Is coming this year. So they're building their website. So Kalani's music from his first album got placed thanks to Dave Tutorone.
Now there's more and more people, like now Hawaiian Airlines has the music video. So when you go there, and you've seen it, right? They have some of the videos. It'd be nice for you to have your videos included.
Yeah, we did that already.
Oh, you did?
We did shot one in Hanalei with Maui hula dancers.
Now, how did you get it in? Did you send it to a
No, we were picked.
Oh, you were picked?
There was only 6 artists picked.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
because a lot of people see that.
That reminds me, they shot 10 videos, and they're doing 5 now, and then they're going to rotate this year to the next 5.
Oh, good. Yeah, because Henry Capono's on one of those. You see that, right? Because it plays over and over again.
Hawaiian Airlines take good care of us, and we've done a few corporate events with them. And
yeah, we've done a show at Hawaii Theater for the VIP Platinum members.
Wow.
And what was funny about that is we met another new director, Gregory Dunn, at the Hawaii Theater Center.
Wow.
We met him while we did that VIP concert for only about 100 VIP members for
love
Hawaiian
you, Greg.
And he booked Kalani for the Maydays Ladies show at Hawaii Theater.
Nice.
So I have a
and
Maydays
that's a beautiful
Lady.
theater.
It is.
So he'll be there with his full band May 3rd, 2019, and we have an incredible lineup.
Oh, how exciting.
Amy Hanaya Li'i Gilliam, Nahoa,
Mark Yamanaka.
Wow, he's great. Yeah.
And Halau Namamo Pu'uanahulu Sunny Ching. So we invited our friends to be part of
and
my
Mayday
Ladies concert.
Wow.
And we're excited for that.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you're
That's
booking
Kalani's
out now about 7-8 months?
No, a
7
year.
months? You're
Over
booked
a
out
year.
a year now?
We're booking into 2020.
Yes.
Wow. And are you doing the booking, Alan? Or
When I feel like it.
I don't know how you have time with everything else going on, right? I mean, there's a lot going on for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need someone to maybe take
Well, we
over
work with
booking?
Pacifica Artist Network, another company on Maui. Karen Fisher, a lot of
Karen's
artists.
wonderful.
She's my booking.
A lot of
She's
artists
good.
work with her.
We love her.
Henry, Uncle
We
George.
love you, Karen.
Yeah, no, Karen's great.
So all the mainland, all the big like lineups, and she knows how to get you around on the mainland.
Yeah.
She knows in the Northwest, Bay Area, SoCal. Like she knows how to navigate you through and what works and what does not work. And you really have to know the mainland.
Oh, yeah.
To work your way down. You can't do Northwest, go do Bay Area and go back up.
She's phenomenal.
No.
So Karen Fisher, Pacifica Artists Network, work with many people. Uncle George Kahumoku, myself, Raia Tea.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an amazing former CEO of the MAC, right?
Yes.
And we've been with her for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And then my Japan tours are separate promoters and friends. But instead of saying booking agents and promoters, I call them my friends. They're my friends.
Yeah, they are.
And they're part of our team. So Alan is my business partner in the music business, but he's my fiance. He's my friend. He's my best friend.
Yeah.
He hears everything. I
And
vent to him about the world.
And you know what? You can't do it alone. You know, you really do have to have the village. You have to have the support. And not only that, you need to know you can trust those people. And it's one thing to have people who want to work with you, but there has to be a deep, deep understanding and trust that's going on. You know,
Correct.
and that's got to be the heart tie, right? The tie that lasts. Like you and Alan have this really deep tie together.
Yes.
And you understand each other
He
so
ties me down
beautifully.
with a bow tie.
He does.
Okay, I'm joking.
Well, Kalani, I'm glad you like Karen. Things are going great. And just so
We love
for those
Karen.
of you who don't know, we're on 3 live broadcasts right now.
Instagram?
Facebook, everywhere.
Everywhere, right. But
Because we're with Cindy Paulos of
okay, so now that you're so busy, what do you do to keep yourself? I mean, you're pretty
Sane.
natural. Yeah, sane and healthy because you got to protect this voice, right?
I do my best to rest, but I like to do paleo baking. I like to make ginger
you?
snaps and paleo banana bread. That makes me happy to bake a little bit. Healthier almond flours,
Paleo
bread.
banana bread.
You
I
gotta
never-
try it. I should bring you some.
You should, absolutely.
And ginger snap cookies that are paleo, not using
Do you
organic
cook
sugar.
or does Alan cook? Who cooks?
Alan's a better cook, but well, to a certain degree. And well, look at me, I'm voluptuous and fluffy. But I love to bake good, healthy stuff. But Alan's, you never deny. There's always skinny chefs out there. He's a skinny chef. He's good.
Yeah.
But people think the healthier chef, the bigger guys are always the best cooks. No,
Not skinny anymore.
He's a little fluffy.
No, but
I'm just joking.
But there
You're
is
beautiful.
something. You think of opera singers, some of the great ones, of course, had some fluff.
Right.
Right? I mean, some
Yes,
of the biggest.
Pavarotti.
Yes, Pavarotti had
Yes.
a lot of fluff.
I wasn't talking about Kalani's fluff. I was talking about my fluff.
You don't have any fluff. You don't have an inch of fluff.
Sorry,
I mean,
sorry,
but
sorry,
you
sorry.
have that, because it does take a little bit of that to have that. I mean, you have a big voice. You have a very big voice.
I'm
And-
very grateful and praise God for
Yeah.
for that and for the gift and love and you and friends, and I'm
Did you
so
ever
grateful.
have formal training for
I
singing?
did at 4 years old. At 4 years old, well, prior to 4, I was diagnosed with a speech impediment, stuttered as a child. So my mom put me through. Actually, what happened is, I don't remember Kaiko'o Mall in Hilo, but there was this store called J.C. Penney's. I ran away from my parents, and a kid runs around. When you're attracted to something, they run to something, right? And so, long story short, my mom panicked, got the security, and they found me serenading a mannequin.
Not.
And they realized that speech therapy would not work for me, and so they put me into choir, and I learned ear training and music theory as a young child. Took some piano lessons, but I wasn't into piano, so I got into more choirs, elite choirs. I also took vocal performance with professors in college at Colorado Mesa University. I first majored in vocal performance, and then I thought, I'm not going to do music full time. I can't teach. This is not for me.
Why?
Because I assumed they all got paid like $30,000 a year. So I'm like, no. And so I got into mass communications, graduated with my bachelor's degree in public relations, news editor. So that's where the aloha comes in, marketing, business. Yeah. So I got my bachelor's degree, worked on my master's in early child education, and taught full time as a teacher, creating curriculum at Kamehameha. But since the Grammy win, I'm like, the Grammys and the Recording Academy, and I want to say aloha to Pacific Northwest chapter, hashtag Pacific Northwest chapter, Michael Compton, we love you guys. Because of that chapter and because of the Recording Academy, and all our friends in the Recording Academy, I'm able to network with people and tour and live my dream as a full-time musician. It wasn't the accolade that gave me the full-time. I mean, it was a stamp of approval, but like, now I can live my dream and tour and ride the wave for a bit. I can always go back to the classroom because I love my students. I love teaching. I love my community. I love my families that I work with.
Well, you're teaching the world through your words.
That's
and
education,
your music.
insight.
And it's your service. It is your service.
It's
I mean,
service.
this is what you're doing.
God's service, yes.
That's right. It is and that's gives you the pure quality because a voice reflects the soul. I believe that, and you have this beautiful gift of this heavenly voice.
Thank you, Cindy.
And that comes from the highest,
you
right?
You too. And I love your album and your spoken word.
You're so sweet.
I just love when you're talking.
I wish I could sing like you sing, but I can't. But so that's why I'm on the air and I'm able to do this. You love your music. What are you pulling? You want to show that? Go down and dig deep into that. Let's see. Let's pick one more. Last time you were in here, you found a CD, and it was so cute. You were actually. I saw you on Facebook playing it for your friends. Yes, you actually have an album player at home.
I do. I love my vinyl.
We love KOI because they actually still have records.
I don't know.
Look at Gabby there.
There's Gabby or Uncle. God bless Uncle Cyril Pahinui or
Kalapana.
Or is there any of the Lim family in here?
Well, that Hawaiian music is in that section there.
Oh, there's treasures, ladies and gentlemen.
There are treasures.
We'll be digging.
You should be digging. We should do an Hawaiian music show. We'd love you to do an Hawaiian music show. We used to have a show for years called Hawaiian Sunset. But you'd have to be able to be around when you're not on tour to do it or record it. Because you would be great with that. Because we like to share that. We like to share that aloha. We have on a Hawaiian music station, which of course we play your music on the Spirit on 1240.
Thank you so much.
No, because we love that music, and your music is quality music. And
thank you.
Again, people don't understand it. To do a CD can cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Correct. Yep.
It is. People don't understand that.
A lot of money.
Yeah, and then to ship it out to people. And to get it out there, because you have to do that as part of marketing, right?
And we're so lucky that we have Maui's Gems, Uncle Willie K on this album. Amy Hanaiali is on this album at the beginning with Hilo March, the first track. Maui's own Daryl Fujiwara, who does the graphics, Maui's own. I work with Maui people as well. Big Island people, Noelani Sugata on digital marketing. Uncle Moon Kawakahi of the former member of Makaha Sons of Ni'iha, Ho'okena 3.0, Casey Olsen of Wai'anai, my teacher Kawanoi Kamana, the wonderful Aaron Salah, and I mahalo Manuheli'i Kini Zamor, Native Intelligence of Maui here for my for my photo shoots. Leilani Pearson of Haku, Leilani of Maui, Makawao, and Native Arts and Cultures Foundation for giving me a grant to also fulfill my dreams. I mean, independent musicians, man. I mean, we work so hard as indies. We buy our own clothes. We buy our own. We have to live off of our tours. We work so hard. I am my label. I am Kalani Pe'a LLC. We pay our own taxes, and I really honor other indies.
Go get them, Kalani. Don't stop.
And I'm sorry, there's a lot of trials and tribulations, but there will not be a shutdown on my music business. I'm sorry. We got to work.
But do people understand also what it costs if you're going to put an ad in Billboard or something such as that?
Oh, my God.
People do not understand that if you're going to do that, my gosh, that's a cost of a CD. If you're going to do a big ad, you can make a CD for an ad in Billboard. It's like...
Ike ho'ana, ikanania ohilo, ikaulu vehi vehi, o kalehuai leihohi, iakamali Me ole ike kana ake aloha with Cindy Paulos. Oh yes. Okay, we're done. Sorry, I had to do that.
That's with Amy on that track.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Another wonderful, wonderful Hawaiian artist that we're so blessed to know and love, and it does so much. You know, I've watched her and her daughter grow up, and gosh, I did an interview with her 25 years ago on a TV show I did. Oh yeah.
What was the name of the TV show?
Tube Works. I did it
on Maui.
Yeah. Local. No, I'm sorry. It was Local Licks.
Wow.
Local Licks. Yeah, I did it for years here. On Akaku, I had a Hawaiian music show, and I interviewed people. And
Amy is incredible. She's a 5-time Grammy nominee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was a 5-time Grammy nominee.
Yes, 5 times. She holds the highest record for the most noms ever in the history of Hawaiian music.
I was not aware of that.
5 times.
Wow, amazing. And of course,
she's an amazing woman.
18.
Wow. She's a diva.
She's also on
She's a diva.
She's a diva. You know,
She's a
Amy
diva.
is at
We love her.
Amy's at Nalu's usually on Wednesdays in Kihei.
didn't know that.
Yeah, she does a dinner show.
Ah.
And you can just buy the show at the dinner. So if if you're a fan of Hawaiian music, Amy's on Kalani's new Grammy-nominated album. But you can go see Amy alone at Nalu's every Wednesday in Kihei, South Maui, and she'll also be at the Mayday is Lady concert at the Historic Hawaii Theater May 3rd, 2019.
Mark your calendars.
Now you need a purple wine, like she does the wines. You need a purple wine. Yeah. Instead of red wine, you can have purple wine.
It's going to be called.
Purplicious.
It's going to be called.
Purplicious.
Oh, we'll have purple everything.
It's going to be. It's going to be called Purplicious Pe'a.
I love that. That's a keeper.
Or because I'm very fluffy, it's gonna. Here's the thing. It's gonna be called Purplicious Pear Pe'a Bear. You get it? Purplicious Bear Pe'a wine.
I like it.
Coin that.
Yeah. Well, I bet you could have some, the winemaker here at Tedeschi Vineyard.
And we're excited for our concerts tonight, the Shops of Wailea. I'm singing tonight at 5:30 p.m. to 7. I'm featuring Miss Aloha 2006 Namakana Carvalho, as well as the award-winning Kumuhula Kahulu Maluo Pearson of Halau Kamaluo Kalehulu tonight, 5:30 at the Fountain Courtyard. Come.
Do you ever say to Alan, I'm working so much, I need a break?
All the time. You know what I want to do?
You know what he told me last week?
I'm afraid
I told the news.
He said, I'm not going to do any more interviews or press.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm tired. I need to relax. But only for Cindy Paulos. Only for Cindy.
No, and then we got up today, and he's like...
I want to see Cindy.
He goes, Cindy called.
Because Cindy's my friend. Because Cindy's my homie.
I was like, of course, let's go.
Yeah, because Cindy's my best friend.
Every day you never know, Yeah,
because I pick and choose.
Kalani is tired. Yeah,
I did not know you said. I'm honored.
You know what I want to do? I wanna go to Tahiti and gather all the pearls and sing for the people and sing half naked under the coconut tree.
You should absolutely
and just bathe naked in the ocean.
You need to do that, Kalani.
Yes,
you can go to Tahiti. Contact Paul Gauguin Cruises.
I need
they
that.
Would love that. No, that would be one
thing.
I
need Tahiti. I need to relax.
You could be. They have a wonderful 300-person.
They want me to sing there.
You should.
But I just want to relax too.
You've got to do that. That should be
and lather myself with coconut oil and Tahitian pearls.
You need to do this after all your latest tours and getting another Grammy nomination, and possibly, I think, you get a good chance for the Grammy Award.
Oh,
and
thank you.
And then that's your reward. And
the reward is just to be nominated and representing.
Okay, how about that? If you do win, Kalani, then you can go to Tahiti.
Yes. Wait, whoa.
Yes.
You're telling me this,
yes,
Alan?
He is on record.
On record, Alan.
It's recorded.
And if I don't,
it's recorded.
And it's okay if it goes to another person, can I still go to Tahiti?
No.
Oh my, that's scary.
If you win,
if you win,
then you can go.
Well, wow.
Good luck.
And the boats are already in, folks, so it won't make a difference if you vote for him for that reason right now. But he deserves it. It's been a real honor, and I'm so glad you took the time, even though you're so busy working.
Thank you, my friend. We love you, Cindy Paulos.
I love to have you. It's always a treat to see you.
I love you with all my heart, my friend.
I know. I love you too. And Alan, you're just a beautiful, beautiful couple, and you do some wonderful things for the world.
We love you and Ka'oi
Radio. Of
Radio.
Aloha. And thank you. And get out there and see them tonight. My gosh, while you can. right there at the shops at Wailea.
And KalaniPea'Music.com. Thank you
for getting that in. So important. Well, it's been a real treat, and I don't know if I'll see you till after the next part. Who knows? I might still take a fly in and see you there in Los Angeles, but if not, I'll be following it all on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Watch the replay on Facebook. Thanks for listening.
Aloha.
Aloha.